What's up, guys? So this is a new series we're going to be starting up all about building success in the mind. Now, today we're going to be going over a little bit on self-image and self-awareness. So get ready for that really bad scene change. What's up, everyone? So my name is Joshua. I'm the co-founder of Simply Trading. Now, this video is going to be talking about developing a mindset, just a sense of self-awareness that you guys should really develop over time in order to find the success that you want in life. So this is going to be like the first installment of my new podcast that hopefully will be starting up here soon. That's going to be called Simply Success. Now, a lot of you guys are already in my Discord channel, and that is Simply Trading. So we're trying to build a whole brand around that. So now, when it comes to talking about building a self-awareness, lots of people don't really know what self-awareness is. They don't have self-awareness, or they do. Okay, there's not much in between, and a lot of times the people that don't have self-awareness, they have a lot of trouble building up that self-awareness. So we're going to talk about building that self-awareness up today. Now, this is going to be useful for you because in the future, after you've already developed self-awareness and you know more about yourself, you're going to be a lot more confident in what you decide to do in life. You're going to be able to make plans easier, communicate easier, and just be more successful in general because you're no longer having so much self-doubt. And self-doubt is a real big killer to a lot of people when they're first starting out. So first things first with self-awareness, the feeling of being uncomfortable is a huge thing. If you're uncomfortable, that means you don't really want to continue in that situation. You don't want to go further. You might take a step back, rethink your decisions, and this prevents growth. If you can't go into uncomfortable situations to grow yourself, then how are you ever going to get from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow? It doesn't make sense. You can't get success, you can't get more than you have without pushing yourself to do more than you already are doing today. So becoming familiar with the feeling of being uncomfortable is okay. It's a good thing. Being uncomfortable is a good thing because it shows that you're growing, that you're putting yourself in a situation that you're not used to, and it's gonna really allow you to grow more in the future. The more that you become aware of you being uncomfortable and the more that you are okay with that uncomfortable feeling, the more you're going to be able to get through, the more you can progress, the more challenges you can get through, the more things you can try, the more confidence you'll gain within yourself after completing all these other small tasks that have previously made you uncomfortable. And I always like to say, get comfortable with the feeling of being uncomfortable. That way it doesn't matter what situation you get into, you're already comfortable with being uncomfortable. So you're gonna do your best, and you're gonna come out the other end of that with having learned something, something new about yourself. So self-awareness is huge. Now, there's a lot of external factors too to self-awareness, such as your friends, your family, people around you, and they may all be telling you things or influencing you in either a negative or a positive way. And these external influences, they're a lot more powerful than you might think, because subconsciously we do care what those people think about us most of the time. There's some people that really just don't give a fuck, but most people will care, what does this person think of me? What does my mom think of me? What does my brother think of me? Or what does my spouse think of me? So having this circle of friends around you, you need to really think about what they're telling you, because what they say, it's not that it's unimportant, but it's not necessarily always the truth. It's simply their point of view, and their point of view is valuable. You can use that, you can think on it, you can see how you can grow on that. Like, for example, if the majority of your friend group is saying, hey, Josh, you're really just been a bum lately. You're always down, you're depressed. You just sit around in your room all day long, and your friends are telling you this. You can kind of see that negative impact you're causing yourself based on what they have to say. So if you take that in and you consider it, you think on it, you can realize what you're doing wrong and you can improve, okay? And there's a difference between constructive criticism from your friends and your social network than there is negative criticism. There are toxic people out there. There's toxic people in your family. There's toxic people close to you that you may think is your best friend, but toxic people cause and attract toxic events, and it's really important to be able to identify who those people are. And you can identify this just by thinking back, what in the past has caused something bad to happen to me? Why have I not taken the steps I wanted to take? Did someone else influence me to not do something that I really wanted to do that would have caused me to be more successful or in a different spot than where I am today? And if the answer to that is yes, if there is people who influence you to not take that next step, to not take those risks, if those people are there, you need to learn how to cut them out of your life. I mean, it might sound harsh, but negative toxicity in your life is bad. Now, the more of this toxic relationships that you can eliminate, the more of that you get gone, the more support you'll find that you have overall. Because now that you've eliminated the toxic influences, you're able to have more confidence in yourself because there's not people around you telling you that you can't do it. There's not people that are scared of something, so they make their belief upon you, causing you to also be scared. They're not causing you to miss opportunities anymore because you've managed to cut these toxic people out of your life. And toxicity comes in all different shapes and forms and in different manners that you receive it. But most people do have a couple toxic influences in their life, and that could be anything from your spouse to your best friend. It comes from lots of different places. And once you learn how to take that away, you're definitely going to be better off, and that's going to help you develop your own sense of awareness within yourself and help you build up your own self-confidence. And another really big thing is self-image. Self-image is closely related to self-awareness. If you have a negative thought about how you physically look, or how you dress, what you wear, how you smell, if you have a negative thought about that, what can you do to change that? What steps can you take to improve what you think about yourself? If you don't like the way you dress, maybe try to dress a different way. If you don't like your face, then you need to tell yourself every day that you're a beautiful person. If you think you're ugly, your physical self is ugly, every day when you wake up, you need to go into the bathroom, stand in front of the mirror, tell yourself that you're a beautiful person, that you're worth something, that you're an important person, that your opinions matter, and do this not only in the morning when you wake up, do it when you go to bed too, do it before you go to sleep. Put these thoughts everywhere, that you're a beautiful person. Make it as your background on your phone, put a sticky note on your fridge. These positive affirmations, they will over time sink down to a subconscious level, causing you to believe it, which will create a positive self-image about you and yourself. Now, there is such thing as being overconfident in yourself, but I believe overconfidence is a lot less of a negative influence than having no confidence in yourself. Now, so with that being said, just do that. If you just try and develop a better self-image of yourself, make yourself believe that you can do anything you set out to do. Cut out the toxic people in your life, and overall be willing to take risks because you want to take them, not because other people are influencing you to do it or not do it. You need to decide within yourself to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, to take those risks, to better yourself, to learn every day. And if you do all of this over time, you're going to become more successful in all aspects in life: relationships, finances, monetary value that you hold, just general everyday happiness, it's all going to improve the more that you improve your self-awareness and your self-image. Alright guys, that's everything I have today covering self-image, self-awareness. If you guys like that, if you want to see more content, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell button, and I will see you guys next time.